Greetings from the Northern Pipe Shed YouTubers. Very quick video really. Nice little Mario Grandi Prince. Quite a nice pipe actually. I've only smoked it once before, but it smoked really well right from the off. I'm trying to get rid of these these little jars. They've got sort of 10 5-gram samples in them, and I really need to smoke them off really. You can see, well, you might be able to see if I get it right. There we go. I quite like you to have a look at what the baccies look like, because I think it is quite important sometimes. I'll just tip a bit of it on the floor as well. Fair bit of Black Cavendish in there, and Virginias. Pouch note. To me, it has the typical Rattray's pouch note. I find it hard to describe. There's a touch of fruit, not a great deal, but that's about it. I find the same with Three Noggins, Red Rattray. You know, the majority of them really. The pouch note isn't particularly very good. It's not offensive, but it's just there's nothing there. Yet I really like those tobaccos. Now, let's light it up. I'm about nearly halfway down the bowl really with this one. I've smoked it once before. Rattray's Accountant's Mixture. I think I smoked in a cob, and it was poor. There was nothing sort of going on with it. I'll light it up again. And to be quite honest, I could just cut the review short now and say there's still nothing going on with it. It's, to me, it's one of those tobaccos where first of all, I find it very dry. It dries my mouth out. Very few do that, but this one certainly does. I get a hint of and I mean a hint of Oriental. There's probably none in there, but that's just what it tastes like. It's got a little hint of that licoricey latakia, but I don't think there's any in there. And I'm talking a hint once again. It occasionally tries to go a little bit creamy, but never quite gets there. It always gets the dry mouth. It never gets fruity. And that for me is about it. You know, it's one of those tobaccos where it just never seems to go anywhere. It's not offensive. I don't smoke and think, oh, that's awful. But I just can't. It even sort of, when I blowed through my nose, I very, very rarely inhale. In fact, I never inhale intentionally. Blowed through my nose, it just starts to get a little bit peppery, and then stops. It's just, there's nothing there. I'm getting that sort of slightly licoricey, slightly oriental taste now. And then dry mouth. And that's about it. I've tried sipping it. I've tried going at it like a steam train, and nothing really changes, to be quite honest with you. It's just very, for me, very bland tobacco, not offensive. There's nothing sort of harsh about it, there's nothing I dislike. It occasionally goes like a little bit soury, but nothing sort of, you know, ridiculous. Just for me, very bland, baggy. Rattray's accountant's mixture. That's it, really. It chars well, it lights well, and it keeps the light really well. It's not for me. So maybe it's aptly named, you know, accountant's mixture. It doesn't drum up the most exciting name in the world, does it really? I'm sorry to one of my mates who's a chartered accountant, and he is quite exciting. He's quite an interesting bloke, but this one isn't. It's not for me. If you smoke anything different, sorry, if you smoke anything the same but you think differently about Rattray's accountant's mixture, then put it in the comments by all means. I'd like to hear from you, because I can't get anything out of it. I've tried, and I love Rattray's tobaccos in general. The only one I don't really like is Buckingham, and I think there's one Highland something or other. I think that was Rattray's, or Scottish something, I can't remember, and I wasn't keen on that. But this one doesn't do anything for me at all. And if you've seen different, then by all means put in the comments underneath, you know. If you've any suggestions, or you've smoked a different way in a big pipe, a big bowl, or you've used a filter or whatever, then tell me. So, from the Northern Pipe Shade, enjoy your bite.